Shavua Tov, everyone. Welcome to video number 9 in our WhatsApp group series. This story is in my third book, By the Light of the Full Moon. I heard it from Aaron Loft in the Chersky Sukkah in Sfat in 1999. As far as I know, this is the only written English version there is. I call it Earning the Prize. The two young men were roommates in the Monwa Yeshiva in the suburb of Paris, 20 kilometers or 30 miles southeast of Paris. Their names were Reuven and Naphtali, or rather their names weren't Reuven and Naphtali really. And in 1999, Reuven won a lottery in the yeshiva, the prize of which was a ticket to New York to be with the Lubavitcher Rebbe on the 10th day of the Jewish month of Shvat, which is the anniversary of the passing of the 6th Lubavitcher Rebbe and the anniversary of the ascension of the 7th Lubavitcher Rebbe to leadership of the worldwide Chabad movement. So that day of celebration fell out on a Wednesday, and Reuven was able to stay through Shabbos, and on Sunday he was very excited to be able to join the hundreds or perhaps thousands of people waiting online on Eastern Parkway to receive $1 from the Rebbe and his blessing. The Rebbe would bless them and give them $1 that they should distribute for charity, for tzedakah. As he was standing on line, he noticed a young man, a few years older than him perhaps, who was cutting into the line and then bolting out and cutting in further up. And he saw him several times move up in the line, cut into the line up ahead of him. So he asked someone to hold his place, and he went over to him and he said, "Why are you doing this? Why are you cutting in line?" So I told him, he said, "Look, I want to get $1 as fast as I can for the Rebbe so I can go to the back of the line and get another $1. Well, Reuven found that intriguing. Why not get another $1? But then he thought to himself, wait a minute. Fool the Rebbe? You can't fool the Rebbe. Better to ask the Rebbe for however many dollars you want in the first place. So he started to make a calculation. Certainly wanted for his parents and his siblings and a few cousins. And he realized he wanted $15. $15? How can you ask the Rebbe for $15? Whoever would have asked the Rebbe for so many dollars? But nevertheless, he was determined. He had made that decision. But when he came in front of the Rebbe, he froze. He just couldn't do it. It just felt too presumptuous. The Rebbe looked at him for a moment and smiled, counted out $15 and said, "These are for your family." An amazing happening. When he got back to France, to the yeshiva, he was very excited to show all his friends his precious bundle. He couldn't yet distribute them to his family, because he had to be back in the yeshiva as soon as he came back to France. And he wouldn't be able to see his family until 6 weeks later, on the first of the Jewish month of Nisan, 2 weeks before the Passover night Seder, that yeshiva vacation would start. Meanwhile, his roommate Naphtali was inspired his roommate Naphtali was inspired by Reuven's success, and somehow the following month he got permission from the yeshiva to go to New York also. But unfortunately, he was unable to duplicate Reuven's success in receiving dollars, because on the 27th of Adar Rishon in 1992, the Rebbe had a massive stroke. That was the end of dollars on Sunday. That was the end of any audiences with the Rebbe. So Naphtali, as soon as he came back to the yeshiva, he started in on Reuven. Reuven, you must give me one of your dollars. Please give me one of your dollars. You have 15 of them. I don't have any. Please give me one. Just one. But Reuven was adamant that, no, I can't give you any of my dollars. The Rebbe gave them to me for my family members. Each one is designated. But Naphtali wouldn't take no for an answer, and every day he pestered him, and every day Reuven denied him. But finally, Reuven realized that just saying no was not going to was not going to stop his roommate from pestering him. So he came up with an idea. He said, "Okay, Naphtali, I tell you what. You want me to give you one of my dollars? Here's what has to happen. Between now and Pesach vacation, you have to, another month, you have to be my slave. Whatever I say, you have to do. I said, get me water to wash my hands, carry my books, maybe even give me a massage. Whatever it is, you have to do it." And he figured that would be enough to scare him off, but the opposite happened. Naphtali was very happy at the offer, and whatever Reuven could think of him to do, he did it, and he did it cheerfully. Reuven even spent some time thinking of some really bizarre things to have him do, and those things he did also. Finally, the month was up, and Naphtali confronted Reuven. "Okay, Reuven, I did everything you asked me to do, even the most outrageous things. Now you have to give me one of your dollars." Reuven really didn't want to do it. He was very hesitant. But how could he deprive one of his family members? And which family member would he not give to? But he understood he had no choice. So he reluctantly handed over $1 to Naphtali. So what did Reuven do about the problem of the missing dollar? Answer: he didn't do anything. Somebody else took charge. At the end of the Passover holiday, that is after the 8th day of Pesach, without either of them mentioning a word to Reuven, Reuven's sister started seriously dating with Naphtali. They had met before, but now they started seriously dating. In half a year or so, about 6 months later, Reuven and Naphtali were brothers-in-law. So the Rebbe's dollar got to the designated person after all.